What's up, it's Andy. I'm gonna talk about your daily workout mindset and what I do every day to keep me efficient and having a good quality workout, all right? So right away, let's get started with my overall mindset about working out every day. And what I believe is if you're not getting better, you're getting worse, all right? So that really helps me out with the motivation it takes to go to the gym. Should I go? Well, if I don't go, I'm getting worse. So, I mean, the higher belief than that is that I want to get better. I want to have a great physique, right? So there's not three modes to this switch. There's only two. You're either getting better or you're getting worse. You're not staying the same ever, okay? Now, whether or not that's true, in reality, that doesn't matter. The truth doesn't matter in this case. What matters is that I have this mindset so that it is a tool to make me go to the gym every day, okay? And now that I've internalized it so much, I don't even have to question it. It just is the way it is. Now, if you take this to its logical extremes, then maybe you can get overtrained, which I often do because I like to go 7 days a week because I believe that if I'm not in the gym getting better, I'm getting worse, okay? So that mindset might be helpful for you to adopt if you have a motivation problem, because there's nothing worse than feeling like you're missing out and getting worse and ruining your hard work, right? So that'll get you motivated to go into the gym, all right? So the next thing I like to do is, first of all, I like to go to the gym in the morning because I have read that you have more testosterone in the morning and that really helps you get a better high quality workout. So I like to go in the morning. So if your schedule permits, maybe you ought to consider that. Try to go in the morning or switch your schedule up so you can go in the morning, right? So when I go to the gym too, the first thing I like to do is I like to get through my first compound lift right away, okay? Because I believe that you can put a huge dent into your workout and get revved up and warmed up quickly if you get in there with focus and mission and you don't chit chat with anybody and you get right into your first compound lift and you finish it, okay? Before you focus on anything else, all right? So that's what really helps me get in there and get going is I'm on a mission, right? So usually I will do something like incline bench press, but for the sake of the video, easier to explain, then I'll do shoulder press. But so we go in and what I do in the first lift is I usually, well, I've been doing this for so long, I don't have to do this that often anymore, but if I ever try a new exercise or work on one that I haven't done in a while, this is my routine. I will do a pre-visualization of what it feels like for my muscles, right? So it's gonna be back here. I'm gonna be working different muscles I haven't worked before, and I'm thinking about the muscles and what's gonna be active, right? So I will do a few motions or stretch without even getting into the machinery first to kind of get my mind connected to the muscle. Then I will put on almost no weight or very little weight, get into the machine and do a press and a motion to feel exactly where it is, right? Before I decide how much weight I want to put on it, okay? So then I put on the proper weight and go. Now, I do incline bench or some form of bench every day, and I've been doing it for 30 years. So I don't have to do the pre-visualization, you know what I'm trying to say, every single day if I just did it 2 days ago. But I do it if I encounter a new lift that I haven't done in a while, right? So I recommend that you do that. So I get through my first compound lift, right? I'm finished with incline bench. Now I allow myself to chit chat with people, talk, say a quick hi, right? But I really try not to do that at all on my first lift. Even if people are like coming up to me, hey, how's it going? Like, obviously if someone really wants to talk to you, then I do. But I try to make greetings really brief in the morning. Like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Gotta go, gotta get started. I just tell them that. And because of that, it helps me build on the other hierarchy of beliefs that I have in the gym, which is if once you're warmed up, right, you're more efficient. If you cool down, it takes twice as long to warm back up again. And that will make your nice 1 hour workout stretch into like an hour and a half or 2 hours. If you keep cooling down and warming up or cooling down, you're just not gonna have a good workout, right? So that thought helps me get warm and then start off hot, right? By not talking to anybody, okay? So as I'm finishing up with my first lift, I'm also planning my next one, right? So I'm gonna do delts next, right? For the sake of our video here. And so if someone's using it, right, like per my etiquette series, I'll plan something else. Okay, I'll do it over there, right? But I'm already looking at the next place, so I'm not like wandering over there and saying, are you using this? Oh, what's happening, right? I have a plan, so I know it's open and available, okay? So when I finish up, right, the first lift, my last one, I'll go over immediately and do the first exercise, the first set of the new exercise right away, okay? So that keeps me warm and keeps my workout very efficient, okay? Rather than finishing up and then wondering what to do next. What should I do? Where should I work out next? I've already had that planned, okay? So then I go over, I do the first set of delts, right? And the first set almost always acts as like a warm up, no matter how heavy you lift, because your muscles aren't really warmed up, okay? So you do the first one and then boom, you're right into the next exercise, all right? And so if you follow me by now, you can see how you can just keep stringing these together until your workout's over without any gaps in time, because if you cool down, right, you just lose efficiency, right? The other thing too is if you talk to anybody or if you're on your phone, what happens with your mind is your mind starts to depart from the task at hand, right? And the task is focusing on your body and your muscles. And it happens to me all the time, and I've just learned to stay focused. But if you start talking to somebody, right, what'll happen is you'll cool off and your mind will go into other places and you'll just kind of start forgetting about your workout. And then when you get back to your workout, you're just gonna be awkward, ice cold, and you're gonna have to rev back up again, okay? And that's the same thing with being on your phone. Next thing you're on this and learning, oh no, or texting someone, oh, I should send them a link, and then boom, you're ice cold again, right? So I try to keep my phone not around me, right? Of course, if I get a text, quickly check it, set it back down, but not to get too involved in the phone and the distraction, because that's where your mind starts to wander and fly away, right? Your mind just starts to go to other places. So let me talk you through the delts, right? So let's do the delts. I'm only doing 2 exercises today. We're keeping this nice and tight. So what am I thinking of when I'm doing the exercise itself, right? So I'm doing the delts, right? And I do all of them. I like to go 6 sets now by about 12 or so. And so when I get to like 13, I go to failure. So I am going all the way at 13, 14. I can do another one. I can do another one. And I am thinking right now, can I do it all the way? So this is where the muscles will start to burn. And this is where you get the stress is enhancing mindset to kick in for you and help you out, right? Because we have thought that, oh, stress is painful, it's bad. But if you adopt this mindset and you learn to think that the stress itself, this burn, is where you're getting the gains for your workout, that's how you can hang on tight, feel it burning, and keep holding, right? Until your body just stops you and just quits, right? I didn't quit because of pain. I didn't quit because it was burning. I quit because my body just won't hold it anymore, okay? So when you have the kind of mental command to hang in there through it and you understand that the stress is enhancing, you'll be able to hold every single set until fail, okay? Right? Good. So now if in the event that you are checking your phone and you're like, oh yeah, I gotta get back to my delts, yeah. You'll probably start again and you'll be doing like 16 because you're so cold, you have so much energy again, right? And then you're thinking about the phone, and the next thing you know, you're not doing delts anymore, you stopped. If you catch yourself, what I say is like, Andy, no, you're not done. You quit. You're not focused. Your body automatically stopped you. So right away, I'll pick them back up and I'm gonna do the rest. Usually I can eke out about 4 more right away before I'm like, okay, now I'm in the zone. Now I'm feeling the stress, right? Now it's working, okay? So if you catch yourself like quitting and failing automatically, tell yourself, no, you are not done yet. You are not done, right? That's a really handy trick to make sure you maximize your effort through the lifts, okay? Good, all right, cool. So if someone comes around and wants to chit chat, tell them, it's all right, it's good. We can talk for a second here, but I've got 2 minutes between my sets, all right? So that's what I've adopted recently, which I think is a really helpful thing, is have a 2-minute rest between your sets, all right? So there is some science out there on the internet. So I learned this from the science guys, right? But this is actually an old trick that we, have used from the dawn of time, right? Even back when I was playing college football, is you want to have time between your sets. Now, what I did to do this timing is for a few days I time myself between sets, but then you kind of have a mental idea of how long it takes. So you don't have to get a timer out every single time you do a set, because it's just cumbersome. You just kind of know what 2 minutes feels like, right? And then you're focused on your muscle, like, okay, are they back? Can I do them again? I can do them again, boom. And so next set, I probably won't be able to do 12, right? If you really got it to burn hard. You'll get up there to like 10 or 11 before, you're failing, get it to burn and go down, okay? Boom, you're back on the clock, 2 minutes. Okay, you have 2 minutes, right? Check your phone briefly, set it back down, thinking about your muscle, okay? And then what's the next exercise as we get close to 6 sets, okay? So that is my level of focus every day at the gym. And then when I leave, I can talk to people on the way out, guys that were pestering me when I first walked into the gym to do my first compound lift. I'll go up to them and talk and make sure that they've gotten their connection that they need, right? And me too, that I've gotten the connection I need. And then I leave the gym and I feel great. I feel like, yes, I had a plus today. I'm in the green today, not the red. Yes, I got it done, right? And I have the whole day ahead. And I think, man, that the stress was enhancing, right? I got in there, I made a gain today, and that's the positive stuff that helps reinforce me to get back into the gym and do it again tomorrow, right? Got it? Good. Well, good for you guys. You're looking great. So let's go.